Good morning, good afternoon, or good night whenever you are reading this. My name is Mitchell Coleman. I have your daily reflections reading for June 30th. This one is titled Sacrifice equals Unity equals Survival. The unity, the effectiveness, and even the survival of AA will always depend upon our continued willingness to give up some of our personal ambitions and desires for the common safety and welfare. Just as sacrifice means survival for the individual alcoholic, so does sacrifice mean unity and survival for the group and for AA's entire fellowship. That comes from As Bill Sees It, page 220. And it continues. I have learned that I must sacrifice some of my personality traits for the good of AA, and as a result, I have been rewarded with many gifts. False pride can be inflated through prestige, but by living Tradition 6, I received the gift of humility instead. Cooperation without affiliation is often deceiving. If I remain unrelated to outside interests, I am free to keep AA autonomous. Then the fellowship will be here, healthy and strong for generations to come. It's a really good one. As usual, they're all good. Also, just had a rough night last night. One of those times, we all go through them. Just lets you know how real you are and how everything is not easy just because we quit drinking. It's still very difficult. I still have my character traits that I'm constantly working on, I tend to get over emotional with things and I can't help it. And I tend to react, and not like I used to. I used to be able to explode and get very mad on things if they weren't going my way. So I have to always remember, and I think we all do, we have to be understanding of other people and not let our egos get in the way, because it's our ego when we feel threatened, we feel like we've been hurt or something. It's more like, how could you do that to me? I'm so great. It's that ego. And really, that's just a shame because it's pretty messed up. I think also where it says I have learned that I must sacrifice some of my personality traits for the good of AA. To me, that means, I was very self-centered. Wanted everything to go my way, kind of like I just said, and it's really gross because that's just selfish. But we're all selfish. We're all selfish addicts. We all lie, and we're all seeking our own self-interest. It's pretty messed up, even in sobriety, even when we're sober. That doesn't mean those traits are gone and we've stopped doing those things. We're still working on them. I have a tough time because I do care so much about recovery now. I can't help it. It's who I am. And I tend to rub people the wrong way with that, I've noticed. And I also need to find that line and not step over it anymore of, I want to help people and that's why I do these videos, but there's only so much you can do, and then you find yourself taking inventory on other people, which you can't do, which then that's the ego again. That's me wanting to control things, and I can't control anything other than myself, and I accept that those are things I cannot change, so I will let that go. And all things play out in the end the way they're supposed to anyway. If I continue to keep my side of the street clean, then things will happen. It's just regardless, you just care about people and you want to see them do better. And how it is. So I'm thinking more along the lines when you're talking to another addict or you're trying to give help to someone else, it's very frustrating because we know all the excuses. I know all of the excuses of what people can say to try to get out of a situation. Does that affect me? No. I can speak my mind and I have to find that fine way of you just let the other people play it out the way it's supposed to, because you can't control them anymore. They're grown adults. They know what they're doing. And you just hope they get it because, that'll lead to death. That will kill you. It's very, very real, very sad, and just seriously frustrating as hell. But I know I must continue to keep my side of the street clean, and that goes for all of us. We have to think before we speak and just really play it out in our mind. Like, how is this going to go if I act this way? Is this really even worth it? Because then I tend to hold on to things and it still sits in me, and I have very high anxiety, and it is annoying as hell because it will bug me and bug me. Little things will even bother me. So big annoying things are like seriously annoying. So today is going to be great. Go to a meeting. I'm going to go to the gym, get out, do something, work out, go skateboarding. Just get outside of yourself sometimes, because that's really all you can do. Let's be happy that we're here today. We are alive and we could do something great today. And if you're having trouble with addiction, man, and you're staying sober, so much respect to you, because it is very hard and very difficult. I was thinking this yesterday at work. Think about what you're doing. You've completely given up a giant chunk of your life that you associated with everything. That's pretty amazing. And see, that's a good thing to be positive about. I mean, just think how amazing you are. That is so sick. You don't have to do that anymore, and it will still pop in there, but you're alive and you're sober. You are killing it. Like, that's great. Continue to do that and great things will come, just like they say in the promises. And see, my mood's already changing because I can motivate myself to be like that. It's all good. Everything will be fine, and let's just stick to ourselves and our recovery before we're trying to step out and get too gnarly in other people's. I mean, I'm trying to do it, and we all do that through the program, but don't overthink it is what I'm trying to say, I guess. Don't get too invested into trying to get someone else sober, because that's just going to kill you. That's going to make you go crazy and mad, and you don't need to do that. You don't need to be there. You're doing great as is. And well, that's all I got for today, but I hope that was a good reading. I love you all. And today I will not punch any holes in the wall, and that's a good thing. And I love you guys. One day at a time. God bless you. And I will talk to you tomorrow because I have the day off. See you guys.